Hey guys, today I want to talk about soil testing, how to do it, when to do it, and the best ways to reduce variables. So I get a lot of questions on this every year. Here's how I soil test. Hopefully y'all will find this useful. So number one, I use a soil probe. I mark it at 6-inch depth. Electrical tape, Sharpie marker, you can etch it with a knife, however you want to on that soil probe, but mark 6-inch depth. The second thing I do, so every time I take a soil probe, I take it 6-inch depth. Number two, every time I go to a field, so if I have a square field, let's just use one I talk about a lot called Stonehenge, is one of my fields because there was some old stones in there. I have that marked on onX, so I have it's about an 1.5 to 2 acre field. I'd have to look at my onX to remind myself exactly. And let's say I have 6 points on that field marked on onX. I go to each one of those points every year. I take that soil probe, I stick it 6 inches down, and every single of those points I take 3 to 4 probes around. So my goal is to get as close to the same spot, the same time of year, in the same depth every year or every other year, depending on what I've amended, how the plants grew. Normally I'm planting the same things, nitro boost and carbon load. But if this is my garden or whatnot, maybe that would vary slightly. But that's reducing variables. So that way I'm getting very consistent and traceable and trackable results that can be quantified with a good bit of accuracy. If you take just random composite samples every time on 2 or 3 or 4 acre bases, you're probably going to see things all over the place, from CEC variants all the way through organic matter variances. So my tip, guys, is reduce the variables. Even if you don't do it as often, try to keep it 1 to 2 acre grids if you're food plotting. If you're in agriculture, maybe 1 acre grids, and do it same time of year, same depth, and even if you can, use GPS coordinates. That's my tip on how to take a really good soil sample. I hope that you all found that interesting and useful. And if you like this type of stuff, please like, subscribe, and check us out at vitalizeseed.com.